Bro,
Oh, bro.
what are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
The voice acting is so incredible in this game.
Wait, hold on.
Ishimaru, like, dude, I love you. I love you.
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been
And
waiting
Ishimaru,
for.
like, has found
Grab
this guy that
your
he
lever
loves to
and
pieces.
Give it a yank. Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Togami. This is Togami. No! This is horrific. Like, this is so, like, again, it's like all my favorite characters are just getting destroyed.
What?
This looks like you got it right again. Yes, it is so. The Blackened that killed Chihiro as Fujisaka was Mondo Awada. In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. What? You're training very close to danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful. He chose the wrong answer. Oh, the poor boy. There's no way you could kill someone. He chose Togami, I'm guessing, as well. Sorry.
What is
Why are
this?
you apologizing? Why? Why? Yeah, this is not easy to watch at all. Why did you do it?
Now then.
Well, it looks like Mono's taken a vow of silence, so allow me to explain his behalf. The story of the murder this time is a sad story of two men. Oh, for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the circle and fast forward to the text. Anyhow, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaka. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his lack of strength. You're so weak even though you're a boy. He'd heard things like that as long as he could, remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness, to take on a fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out. Now no one will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him, and was not so easily weeded out. As it turns out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear, instead it only grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak.
Weak.
So fucked. Once the killing game had begun here at school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely, hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets, which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. It wouldn't be embarrassing, like, unless people would just stop, like, treating Chihiro so badly. It wouldn't have been embarrassing at all. It's everyone else who obviously has to change and not Chihiro. Even though he dressed like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
Hey,
And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out no matter the cost, because of the way they've been treated. I would not have thought of Chihiro any differently. Chihiro is still one of my favorite characters. Always. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack and the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into a dilemma must have sent them spiraling into despair. And yet...
I'm sorry,
I don't really want to talk about it right now.
but
But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. So they were gaining up the courage to say it. Yeah. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. It's so heartbreaking. Annoyingly, they use the threat of discovery to motivate themselves to become stronger.
that's right.
Now's my
I
chance.
want to change.
I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am. Yes. Strong enough when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay, I'll get better. With that thought in front of their mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so, that day, they made the commitment to begin exercising. And they were prepared to retain their mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance they would get at it. Yeah, like, this is, like, again, like, right before they were, like, finding the resolve to, like, maybe be who they wanted to be or who they thought they were. When they decided to start exercising, they thought it would be good to ask for someone's help, but they wanted to tell that person their secret first, and then ask them to help them from there. And the person he went to
Yeah, that's right.
was Mondo. Yep, it sure was. This is so heartbreaking. The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if they confided in Mondo, his honor will make him keep them secret. Yeah, that's not the... But technically they did. As the best they could.
Uh-huh.
Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was... I'm sorry for not doing the voice right now. I just don't feel like it's appropriate to do the Monokuma voice right now. Was a very symbol of strong man that Chihiro had always aspired. Yep, we talked about this before as well. I think we talked about this a little bit with like the idea of like what Mondo is compared to Chihiro. Oh, Chihiro's so good as well. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. So he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. That was their aspiration, and they thought the only one Mondo's support would ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did, to keep the promise he made to Chihiro. Did what he did? I mean, that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the... Oh my god, that's... You mean Mondo didn't do it to cover up a crime scene? They did it to... maintain the secret out of respect, because that breaks my heart even more.
Indeed.
That's exactly what I mean. Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think that was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he made to Chihiro. It is pretty interesting the way that Mondo is kind of like honorable in a way. But how does moving the body keep a secret? Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook, see? Then Mondo did all that to keep a promise he made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed. He always talked about how he wanted to keep promises, how a man wants to keep his promise. Why would he do that? The more you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why did you... Because no matter what I did, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed. What was your embarrassing secret?
What is this?
Nothing could have been that bad. Something you didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone? It's impossible.
Don't make me repeat myself.
How many times must I repeat myself? You don't need to talk. Just leave. It's no. I do not need you right now. Get out of here. The judge always wrote down in your hands on it. You can't come in and you can't do it. See you later. Why don't I tell you? Just tell you. The embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know.
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother. Oh. Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother named Daya Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up, and he was, this is a great animation as well. I love like the little simplicity of it. Was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother so he could imitate him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang, and before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, number one in the gang, and his number two, his younger brother Mondo. This whole trial has just been super difficult. It started off as like, you know, just annoying because we had to work with Bakanjung. But now, like, I'm just like heartbroken. Like, totally heartbroken. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. Yeah, that can definitely happen. The kid's gonna take over for Daya. Daya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All they'll do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang, which is why
I just...
I gotta get stronger. Stronger than Daya. Which is strange because, like, he definitely knows how Chihiro felt, in a way. Once. Just one time. No matter what. I gotta win.
Don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes, I gotta come out on top. That's a dangerous mindset. It's a mindset we can all relate to, even if we say we can't. Even in the most minor details, whether it be art or drawing or playing guitar, we always like felt like we could be better than someone else, or if someone was just gone or someone stopped playing a guitar, we could be the best guitar player we know, you know? And on the night of the Amazing Brothers retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with the reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly... Oh, Mondo. Oh. Laying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry. Oh. That's so sad. That's really so sad. Of course he knew it was his brother's fault, but Dai never blamed him for what happened. Hey kid. The rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. 'Cause it's a team you and me put together. It's a promise between men. Damn. And I never say damn. Please strike the damn from the record. He decided to hide the truth of what happened. I don't appreciate you laughing, Monokuma. Like, honestly, if anyone actually likes Monokuma, what the hell, guys? Like, he's actually just like a really horrible thing. Like, a really horrible thing putting everyone through this. In order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother, he could never admit to anyone that his own weakness that had caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger on the banner of the kid who bested his big brother. Dai was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. There's like, you know, that Lamb of God line, you can say, you know, you can tell the same lie 1,000 times, but it doesn't get any more true. But like, honestly, like, there's also another line from I remember in a history class, is that if anyone says a lie enough times without being checked, without being told that they're lying, eventually that lie becomes the truth. You know, if nobody knows me and I come into a place and say that I was a world champion baseball player for a while, not world champion, like a local baseball legend, and there's nothing to really prove it against it, it's like eventually that lie becomes true. And in this case, it's like, how are you going to prove that it isn't a lie? Ask the brother, you can't. He wanted to lead the team so bad he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother. I'm strong. Strong. So again, he would have related to Chihiro a lot. And yet, as soon as our killing game began, he realized no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. That's another thing as well. It's like everyone, like, you know, is so special and unique and the best at what they do. But when they're put in this situation, we're all just kind of, you know, it's kind of like, you know, you're all the same when you're in the grave, you know? And that's a horrible thing to say, but it's the truth. And then the lovely Haven Monokuma announced the revealing all the embarrassing secrets, something that would have destroyed him. At that point, it was clear I would no problem. Shedding light on his secret. Sorry for not doing the Monokuma voice. I just feel like at this point, like it's just not applicable. Like it doesn't make sense to do it right now. Like I feel like it's a way more serious moment. Mondo killed his older brother. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. He's so handsome. Look at this boy. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I'd been carrying around, it would have been for nothing. That's why. Mondo. After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with a kind of fuzzy uneasiness and just started swirling around. I never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety that weighed my way down on my stomach. It was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, He told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus!
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why are you telling me all of a sudden?
Huh?
Because, I mean, you kept the secret all this time, right? If anyone found it, you would...
But
You're right, but
I want to change.
I wrap myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. See, this is like how they can relate to... Again, like I said, how they can relate to each other so well. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong. It can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So what? You're saying I should just say it?
What?
You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret?
Huh?
I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness to try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I've never had. So I was jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me.
What?
Are you making fun of me? I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now?
No.
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong. Again, like this again, especially if like you have this thing that's been, you know, damaging your mind for this long. Like the slightest thing that related to that can like send you off the deep end. Really, it can. I feel like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back and let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Damn
Why did you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face? Not at all. But this is what he's seeing. No, I just really admire you. Yeah, I could tell that from like that. From the cafeteria scene, right away I could tell that. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
I am strong. Strong. I'm strong. Strong, 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 strong. Stronger than you.
You son of a bitch.
Stronger than Daya. I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet covered in blood. That must have been so freaking hard. And like, you know, people can be like, Calvin, he killed someone. Again, the real criminal in this is the person that put them in this situation. There's no real choices, really. Like, in this, as I always say, it's like someone putting a gun to your head and saying, like, you know, dance or I'll shoot. And then you dance and people are like, you know, you could have just not danced. It's like, no, you couldn't. There's no choice there. It's like, there's no real good choice. I had to dumble my hand and I would just start staring him down on the ground. Hey.
I killed him. I killed Chihiro.
And it's so hard for Ishimaru to hear too.
Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Yeah. Mondo. He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He did he hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that lived in his heart like his, and it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it. Go home. Leave us alone. Seriously. Look at him. You see, you're all just like him. And you are too. From a secret from the past, from a memory. For that, he killed another living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? Because I sure don't. Like, again, like, you're just not... I'm not buying your holier-than-thou bullcrap, like, at all. It doesn't even fly with me, Monokuma. Like, it doesn't... Like, I don't even believe for a second. I'm not even gonna be, like, provoked in thought by you. Please just leave. You bastard. Just shut up, you son of a bitch. Go ahead and say that again, I dare you. Oh, Ishimaru, don't be crying. And he's the type of crier that, like, gets messy all over.
Yep.
I'll say it as many times as want, is what I want to say, but unfortunately I can't do that because it's time for punishing. Oh, no, what's the punishment gonna be? Please don't, like...
Kid me.
You mean execution?
Well now.
That's what I promised you, right? The blackened that disturbs the peace will be punished.
Ridiculous.
Hold on.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
From Mondo Awada, the ultimate biker gang leader. No, wait.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
The first one was horrific and I barely knew Leon. Oh, I said wait. Ishimaru's breaking my heart.
Sorry, man.
And like, what's kind of hurting me now, thinking about it, just in this one phrase, sorry, man, like, both Ishimaru and Mondo always had that very kind of like, you know, you have to be this certain way. Like, and both, like, I think both, like, have this macho aura to them that, like, is, you know, we saw was very, like, you know, put on for a lot of it. But, like, they find each other, find these people that get each other, best friends, you know, some people will say lovers. That's up to you guys. It's up to anyone who wants to, you know, that's the canon, that's the canon. And I think the first true friendship in this whole place, and you can say you and Sayaka, I think this is stronger than us and Sayaka. I really think it is. Like, I think it's way stronger because this friendship was made through a mutual understanding, but also, like, it was made from, like, I don't want to say hatred for each other, for, like, it was made through an argument. You know what I mean? It was made through an argument and then was made stronger by that argument. And that's what's so beautiful about it. These guys found friendship through their disdain for each other, and I think that's what makes it, like, so strong. To break down each other through insults and realize you have something in common is incredibly beautiful.
I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to
Oh.
another.
The man's promise is also going to break my heart. Mondo has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. This is like F Monokuma. F Monokuma. F whoever did this. Whoever did this is awful. The first punishment was absolutely horrific. Like, it was hard to watch. What is he doing? Oh, Mondo, my boy! Oh, you piece of garbage. What is he doing? The cage of death. Piece of, like, no, like, literally, like, piece of garbage. To our beautiful boy Mondo. Oh. No, 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 no. What's he doing? Did he literally evaporate him? Did he like electrocute him to the point that his body just disappeared? Stop. Fuck you! What the fuck? What did that just happen? Laugh at death and your soul will forever be at peace. How about, how about F off? It can't be. Oh no. My brother. Another murder, another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I just let it happen. Oh, I feel like it's the first time Mijimaru let his guard down here as well. As Taka's sad scream invaded our skulls, we were each forced to realize once again, but he of course had to. Yeah. What a disappointment, this is the end of the game. Togami, you have no redeeming qualities about you whatsoever as a person, and that's horrible because I've met some of the worst people in my life who have just been really bad and mean people, but they've had something redeeming about them. You have nothing. You have nothing. Do not talk to me. I swear to God, I want to erase every part I've had of talking to you in this game. Like, you have shown nothing. No redeeming qualities to you whatsoever. Mondo literally kills someone, and I'd still rather have him here. So, Bugaga,
What is this?
you're completely insane. You know that game? One of our friends is dead. Do you realize it? He's not my friend. He's not my friend.
Naturally.
Of course, because this game is life or death.
Hey,
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response except that.
However-
I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Yeah, he's a horrible person. Horrific. Isn't it obvious because it made things more interesting? Oh, you're so smart and interesting. I bet a bunch of people buy posters of you on Redbubble so they can take a picture of it and post it on Twitter to make sure everyone knows that they like the worst character in the game. Oh, you make me mad, Togoku. You make me mad. Leon's gone, Saiga's gone, Junko's gone, Mondo's gone, and we have freaking Bakajak. Like, this game knows what it's doing. Hey, how about this is like someone trading you fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards for like a really rare one. Like, this is like the worst like possible outcome.
Calvin, you're actually a bad person too. You were like, you were hoping that Togami was actually the killer, so you wouldn't have to talk to him anymore.
If you put again, there's no real choices here. Every single person in this group I have a certain amount of care for. Togami has no redeeming qualities as a person.
Calvin, you just don't know him.
Well, I'm not getting to know him. I'm not going to get to know him. If you think for 1 second, I'm ever going to do a free time event with this guy. If you think for a second. Because here's the thing, guys, right? Like, my favorite thing in the world is being nice to people. Because I love the reaction I get when I'm nice to someone. Because then, like, it first of all shows who they are. And also, like, you get to, like, get this feeling that you help someone. It feels very, very nice. It feels so good. But like anything in life, I'm not an idiot. I give everyone chances. I give everyone as much chances as possible. Togami doesn't deserve any more chances. I've had literally people threaten to beat me up, and they are my close friends now. Because I give people chances, okay? I've literally had people who have said horrible things about me when I was a teenager, and I remember I would always just be like, look, let's forget about it. But if those same people did the same thing again and again and again and again and again, they don't deserve more chances. People barely deserve one chance. We know what's bad to say. We know what's what's really unacceptable.
But Calvin, you just make up what's socially acceptable, not socially unacceptable.
We know that insulting people and being like this in the game and in real life is not a good thing. We know this. His voice is calm, emotional, like the voice of a death. It chilled me, but didn't chill me. I'm not even. Don't give him the satisfaction. He's not cool. Don't give him that satisfaction. Last night when the murder took place, I was in the library. Usually, what if I don't even think about it? What if I don't want to know? I don't care.
honestly.
Mondo's gone. So you know the nighttime rule too. Are you surprised, Celeste, with this guy? Ooh. That rule never mattered. I don't recall agreeing to. Oh yeah, you didn't you? So he wants people to know as well. He's shouting when he's in his room. You know, he's that type of person. He's shouting, making sure everyone knows. He's the center of attention. Let's stop giving him attention. If you stop giving him attention, he won't talk anymore. He only went to the library so people would notice that he was reading in the library. That's it.
There is nothing to be done.
Oh. Oh. I don't particularly care. Please continue. No, I don't. The night grew late and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room, and he'd gone. I looked inside and saw the corpse. You mean he actually witnessed a murder? He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him.
Well,
So you're saying you knew the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed, but if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? Oh, he's so cool and smart. He's so smart and cool. I mean, what a waste of time to have answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought it would liven things up. You did all that to liven things up. Mondo is dead. Mondo, a person who has more value than you.
I see.
Wait, what happened there? Oh my god. Can the PS5 controller actually do that? Wait 1 second. So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Tokyo, you decided to use that. No, I maybe I pressed the button by accident. So I was tapping my hand with the controller and it skipped forward. I must have pressed the X by accident. I'm going mad. To create a fake murder scene. But damn, man, if we'd figured out who really done it, you would have been dead too. I think that Togami should be punished. He joined in. He was a collaborator. Well, obviously, I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course. Oh, he looked at me now. You look at me now. Okay, let's look at each other now. I'm looking at him right in the screen now. I'm raising the microphone up so I can look him right now. What are you gonna say to me? I can feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. Oh, really? Come on then. What do you say? Thanks to certain remarkable someone I never did, and I was able to form an interesting experiment. Oh, really? Once I do decide to become blackened, I now know I'll have to watch out for. Oh, really? Yeah. Getting a compliment from you doesn't mean anything.
What?
Correct.
So that was your reason. Are you satisfied? I honestly don't want to hear from you ever again. Don't pipe it when we're having conversations. The thing is, he's still gonna get involved in conversations. I don't care, but he wants people to know he doesn't care. Ooh. Yes, we're done listening to your story. Thank you, Kyoko. Moving on.
Hey,
There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
I'm done with you too, Big Bear.
I'm up next.
you.
You like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is why?
Do you like?
No, not at all. I don't like them at all, actually, you weirdo. You sick freak.
But you know, this punishment, this despair, it's not just for you. All the punishment, all despair is my gift to mankind itself.
What?
You're over-exaggerating.
I'm not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transfer all hope to despair.
Damn.
What do you mean? 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 Mean?
What the?
Mean. Good grief, I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing.
This is our lives, you dumb bear. Whatever, it doesn't matter. See, I don't want to get involved in everything, but let me pipe up once again so people know I don't care. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor and everything will be revealed to me, because I don't care. Did you hear that?
Ooh.
The noble son of a noble family, truly you understand me. I think it's the start of a terrifying friendship.
Oh, that's great. You guys hang out with each other. That'd be great. Shut up. I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Monokuma's more interesting than you, Tagami. Way more interesting. Oh. Let me just say this. I'm going mad. After I achieve my complete victory, you're up next. Oh. I'm gonna find you and kill you, understand? Oh my god, that's so, actually, you know what? Go ahead, do that.
In the name of my family.
In the name of Tagami family, for which victory is for foregone conclusion.
You're getting all riled
Oh,
up.
so cool. It's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you.
I said this in the comment section. Tagami is like the least main character of every character in this game. Like every other character could be the main character of a story except for Tagami. I swear whatever it takes, I will kill you.
Temperature ever saw like someone needs a nap.
Oh yeah, get him, Monokuma. Get him. Get him. Oh, Monokuma owning Tagami, that puts him up in a few points. Monokuma's laughter peeled across the courtroom and the curtain closed in the case of Chihiro Mondo, but I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who are still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more future than us. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair. What?
Well, anyway, like
Who's
I was
this?
saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really
Who's this?
good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring?
You can see all the rooms on the cameras as well.
Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part.
What? What?
You do remember you were supposed to make the
What?
first
Someone's
move, right?
a rat. Someone's a mole.
Well, no biggie.
No, someone's a mole.
Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make
Who
things
is
more
it?
exciting from
It's
now
someone
on,
bald.
Okay?
I'm joking. It says, who is it?
After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
There's one thing I'd like to ask you. Let's try and guess from the way they're talking.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Who is it? The 16th high school student, I mean?
Ooh, my, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied,
16th?
demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole.
The 16th? Hold on a second. There's a 16th? Who could be? Okay, so let's try and look at this for a second, really quickly. No, we'll do it after this.
And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Who is this? Who is it? Oh my god, this game is already like incredible. Like this game is a 10. Like I'm just saying this to you right now. Oh. There's 10 people. Oh, this game is a 10. I didn't mean for that to be continued. I'm saying this to you right now. Like this game is quickly becoming one of my favorite games. Oh, we got his jacket. One of my favorite games of all time. Yeah, I would like to save the game data if that's okay. Someone asked me, by the way, if I was going to buy the second game too. I believe this has both games in one version, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I know I shouldn't cry,
Hina.
but I've had enough.
It's freaking hard. It's tough. You cry. You cry all you
I
want.
can't take it anymore. Getting out of here anytime soon. It's impossible.
Oh, it's gonna drive her mad as well. So we know it's not
I can't
Hina
let
anyway.
myself think about how much I want to get out of here. If I keep thinking like that, I might decide to.
Yeah, exactly. Like this is what it does. It takes the nicest people and makes them think about murder. Donuts. Oh, so she's starting to eat a little bit unhealthily. Oh, she loved donuts, so she always loved donuts. Glazed donuts, twisty donuts, jelly donuts, cream-filled donuts, donut holes, malasadas.
Okay.
Oh, God of Donuts, I'm praying for a wonderful encounter. Where we... I thought we were playing as her for a second. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for breaking the nighttime rule, but right now, for me, donuts are absolutely necessary. What is that?
Huh?
It sounds like it's coming from the bathhouse.
But
I'm super scared, but... Is someone there? Gasp. What the hell is that? Is that Chihiro? What are you talking about? The next generation legend, stand tall, galactic hero. That looks, that's an awesome illustration. The morning after include. Okay, before we do anything. Oh boy. That was a lot. That was a lot. I want to look at this first of all. So we have, so let's see who it is and who it, so it can't be Mondo. It can't be Leon. It has to be someone who's actually here. So the only people it can be is, I don't think it's Togami. He's not smart enough to really do this type of thing, I think. To work with someone like this. So it's either me, Ishimaru, Hifumi, Hagakure, Kyoko, Asahina, Toko. I don't think it's Toko. I don't think it's Toko either. I don't think it's Agami either, too. Celeste, it could be. So like the two ideas I have is maybe it's not Hifumi either, because like, because I feel like that would be like very silly. Unless they, well, then the game would probably make it work. So are we thinking then like, I don't want to believe it's Kyoko. I don't think it's Hina either. So I think the only people we're looking at are like Celeste, Kyoko. I don't think it's Ishimaru. So Celeste or Kyoko maybe. It could be Sakura. It could be Sakura. It could be. Also, let's talk about this for a second. That was a really harrowing case, a really incredible case. This game is incredible. I've had the best time playing it. I think that you guys know that I'm just enjoying this game so much. Quickly becoming one of my favorite games ever created, of all time, of all space and time. I think what I will say as well is that like what I've been enjoying most about this game is probably just like the interaction with the characters. I know people are there's people have been very fair about my messaging about Togami, and like I totally get that for Togami fans it can be kind of like annoying to have someone just shit on your favorite character while you have this like very much love for him. I mean, that happens all the time with a lot of people's favorite characters. You have a character you like and people just hate them. For me, like, it's very different because I feel like the people who do insult Makoto from Persona 5, they do have their own reasons, but also at the same time I feel like a lot of them just like only like believe the internet hype sometimes, but like it's always like very hurtful for me when I see someone insulting one of my like favorite characters, top 10 favorite characters of all time, and I'm like, no, she's great, shut up, you're wrong about Makoto, you know, like, and they're just like, yeah, right, yeah, we totally are wrong about Makoto. You get what I'm saying, if that makes sense? But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I've had the best time playing this game. We're not done yet, and we won't be done yet anytime soon. This playthrough has been really incredible, and also something, I don't check views for videos, like, but they just randomly pop up, and I don't check likes and stuff. You guys have been going crazy with likes, with subscriptions, with all that stuff, with bell. Like, there's 2,000 people who've clicked the bell icon. And the only reason I'm saying this is because I've never once said this, and I'm not gonna be like, hey, like the video, because I don't like doing that. But I just want to say thank you. Like, thank you for doing something that I didn't even ask you guys to do. Like, that's incredible. It's honestly incredible, and you're the best. And I'll see you all very, 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 very soon. Bye-bye.